everyone, welcome to Sweet Tomato Vine Homestead. I'm Linda, and today I am about to start up-potting my tomato plants. I am very happy with the way that my tomato plants are looking this season. They are not as leggy as they have been. I am very excited about trying to keep them this way. So what I plan to do is go ahead and up-pot them, and the pots that I have chosen to put them in are like this. I'm not going to a large pot because all of my tomatoes are not the same size. Some of them are smaller, so the smaller ones will be going into these pots. And then if there are larger ones, they will be going into these pots. And these are some pots that I am repurposing. I have purchased starts in these, some last year and probably some from previous years. And these I ordered off of Amazon a few years ago. And at the time, they were very, very reasonable. These are, I think, some 4-inch pots. And so they were very reasonable at the time. So I don't know how much they are now. But I also purchased some like this off of Amazon some years ago. And they are not very sturdy, but they have, let's see, is this one? Well, this one is new, but I have reused these pots before, and they were very, very reasonable also. But these are some very sturdy pots, and they came in like 50. So you know, if you're looking for some reasonable pots, check with Amazon for these, and they're always good to save your start containers and use them again. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill these cells up, and then because y'all, this is a lot of tomatoes. This container is a 72 cell container, and these I think each cell has at least 2 tomatoes in it. So that is going to be a lot of potting. With these right here, this will do 72 right here. And I got these foil pans from the Dollar Tree, and I will be using them to house my cell containers, these 6-cell containers. And so the other pots are in one of my trays. And y'all, these trays are really good to have. But for right now, I am going to be also using these pots like this to just make, you know, an inexpensive deal. But I did order some of these containers, and I also ordered some soil blockers. So it might be something that you want to look into. I will let you see it as soon as it arrives, but I was able to find one on Amazon for $16.99. If you're interested in using the soil blockers, but I am going to start using soil blockers because of the fact that when I was planting some seeds and knowing that these seeds don't like their roots disturbed, I think that those soil blockers will be excellent for that. It's good to have more than one way to do, you know, your things. Don't just get stuck on just saying this is the way that I'm going to do this and this is the only way I'm going to do it. You're going to find that times are going to arise that you're going to have to do something different. So if you have to do that, just go ahead and do it. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. So I am going to go ahead. I'm going to fill these cells up, and we'll get started planting, y'all. So let's get started. Okay, so I have all of my cells filled with soil, and I am going to start putting my tomato seedlings in. And what I want to do is to remove these seedlings, and these seedlings have hairs on them. And they will, wherever you let the soil touch them, they will form roots. So, oh yeah, look at the roots hanging at the bottom. So it is time for these to come out. And I am going to remove them. And I'm going to remove them very carefully. And I'm going to separate them. And then I'm going to put them into this container right here. The larger ones are going to go into this container right here. And to the soil blocker, if you look for the one that's $16.99, the one that I ordered has 8 blocks. And y'all, some of those 8 blocker ones are more expensive. But the reason that I want to tell you all about it right now, before I even try it myself, is because it is a 2-day deal. This $16.99. I think it was regularly $29.99. So most of them are priced in that range, especially the ones that have 8 blocks. So this one is different. It is not the silver one. It's black, and it has 8 blocks. So if you're interested in that, it's on Amazon, $16.99, 2-day deal. But I have not tried it because I have not received mine. I just ordered it today. So wanted to let you all know about that. And that is why I'm going ahead and telling you all before I get a chance to try it. So I don't know how it works. I don't know how good quality it is, but they're doing a 2-day deal on it. So we're going to see. I'll let you all know. If you want to wait until I get mine and then I'll show it to y'all, then that'll be a good idea. But I don't know. You might miss the 2-day deal. The $16.99, it may go back to $29.99. So it's just choice. It's yours. Okay, so what I'm going to do is start removing these plants, and I'm going to move so you all can see what I'm doing. I did not moisten my potting mix because it is somewhat moistened, and I just wanted to go ahead and start to getting them out. And I am using plastic spoon to remove them. You can get them out in different methods, but I have a plastic spoon right now. This is what I'm going to be using. Then I'm going to separate. You see, this one has 3. And this is the black mix. So these, I don't know exactly what type of tomato this is. It could be black creme, it could be black beauty, it could be black cherry. And I gotta be very careful to remove these. And so what I'm going to do, now that I have it out, I'm going to make a well in here. Just gonna make a hole in here. I got my root, and y'all, on tomatoes, you want to plant them deep. So I'm going to make a hole in here, and I'm going to push this tomato up to its bottom leaves. And then I'm just going to fill in the soil around it. I could have pulled those bottom leaves off and pushed it even deeper. But for now, we're going to leave those bottom leaves. And that is going to give this plant a chance to get bigger and stronger. And so now we got our first tomato planted. And I don't want to do all of my varieties. I don't want to do all the same varieties in this large container because I want to be ready. This is the one that I want to be ready to plant out into the garden probably first, since this is going to be the larger tomatoes. So I can go ahead and use, since this was the same type, and you know, I'll be worried about getting some of these black tomatoes, but I don't want them to take up all my space, what I'm trying to say. So I could go ahead and take one of these containers, because see, if you notice, this container has a long bottom to it. The bottom on it is about as long as this pot, almost. Not quite, but it has a long space for the roots. So what I could do, this one's bigger. This is a bigger plant, but I am going to take it in its roots. I'm going to put me a hole in here. I'm going to put those roots all down in there and take this plant and push it down in there. As you see, there is room for this plant to go. But I'm going to remove this bottom leaf right here. And I'm going to take some of this. I'm using my black gold potting mix. I hate sticking my hand in this soil like this sometimes, you know, because I have opened up potting soil and a spider have came out. So, you know, this is soil. So it's not like it's something that you know what's in it. You don't. So that plant is fitting in there perfectly. So I'm going to have to use some of these pots also. So it really doesn't matter. I don't think, since, as I said, these are about the same depth. Very close. So I can just go ahead and just start poking these plants in. I'm going to have to make labels for a lot of them because, you know, I only had one label for these 3. So now I got to make 2 more labels. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and, because each individual cell is going to need a label so that I know what these plants are. So that is what we're going to do next. Okay, y'all, I got a lot of them did. I don't have all of them done right now. I have this tray finished. It is filled. So I'm going to move it out of the way. I'm going to put it back on the grow station. So I'm going to be able to do 6 more. And I'm going to do this mushroom basket. And so then I will still have all of these to do. But my son had a root canal today. It's been a very long day. We had a long drive. And so I am going to do these 6. And then we'll take care of these tomorrow. So I am going to pull out this mushroom basket. I'm just going to separate them. And all I need is 6. And this one don't count. I'm not going to worry with that one. We're going to put it right there at the front. So I need 1 more. And it look like I found one. And I've been taking those bottom leaves off. Yeah, I lost so well, I think that was just soil, no root. So I still got some root here. And I'm just going to go ahead and make my little hole here. Push it down in there up to its bottom leaves. And you can go back and put some more soil around it. Y'all, I've been making a nice little mess here. that I will clean up before I'm finished for the night. And yes, it is night. I have, as I said, had a long day. It was a good day. If you like being on the road for 6 hours, I'm going to say 4. I'm going to give it 4. But if you like being on the road for 4 hours, but all in all, it was good. And so I have this one. Go ahead and remove those bottom leaves. That's just so I can get it down in here a little bit further. And put some more soil around it. Yeah, if you got sticks in there, just remove them. I got a bucket down here that I'll be putting my sticks in because they will go to the compost. Then I got this one. Just take those leaves off. Got another stick. Okay, what happened to my other plant, y'all? I know I counted 6. Oh, did I count the little one? No, I said it didn't count, and I went and got another one. So I'm still missing a plant. Let's see. I need my other mushroom basket. Okay, I see some more mushroom basket. But I really would like to know what happened to that plant. Okay, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pull us another one out. Put those other 2 back in. Could have got a better one. I'm going for a bigger one, y'all. Get this one right here. Then I broke one of the leaves off of it. Okay, so I'm just going to put it right here. And these are the mushroom baskets. Make my label. And I will be coming back and doing all of these plants because I want all of my tomatoes. But this is all for right now. Okay, this is a mushroom basket. This tomato is going to be big. So if you all have never grown a mushroom basket, this is a big one. I have not grown it before, but I've seen it on other channels. And it is huge. And so I want it. And I got it. So let's, I got these other 2 trays over here. I have finished them. And this is what both of them look like. And so we're going to take them and put them underneath the grow light. Okay, so this is what those tomato plants that I just up potted are looking like. And I am just going to give them all a little drink, although it is night. But since they just got up potted, I'm just going to water them from the bottom. Just give them a drink. Let them absorb this because I don't want them to be stressed out in case that soil is not moist enough. And this is just going to be a little drink, and tomorrow I'm going to give them some fertilizer. This is just so they won't be stressed. This water is for the night. And I am about to turn this light off. This light is only to show it to you all right now. So I think that those look really good. And it won't be long before they'll be ready to go out into the garden. A few weeks. So I hope that you all have enjoyed the video and that you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.